Hi, I'm Terry Tucker, author of Sustainable Excellence, 10 Principles to Leading Your Uncommon and Extraordinary Life. Welcome to another edition of Sustainable Excellence Extras. Today, I'd like to talk with you about the importance of making decisions even when you don't want to make those decisions. At one point during the American Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln was forced by his cabinet to confront the realization that many people who were thought to be Union patriots were actually spies providing key information to the Confederacy. Not only was the situation a security concern, but Lincoln was particularly distressed at the obvious lack of loyalty and honesty from so many people who were believed to be Union supporters. After presenting all the evidence, Secretary of War Stanton turned to the president and asked for direction. Lincoln, who had been silent and visibly disturbed, expressed his feelings with a story about the dilemma of an old farmer who had a very large shade tree towering over his house. It was a majestic-looking tree and apparently perfect in every way. Tall, straight, and of immense size, the grand old sentinel of his forest home. One morning while at work in his garden, he saw a squirrel run up the tree into a tree hole and thought the tree might be hollow. The farmer proceeded to examine it carefully, and much to his surprise, he found that the stately tree that he had valued for its beauty and grandeur to be the pride and protection of his little farm was hollow from top to bottom. Only a rim of sound wood remained, barely sufficient to support its weight. What was he to do? If he cut the tree down, it would do great damage with its great length and spreading branches. If he let it remain, his family was in constant danger. In a storm, it might fall down, or the wind might blow it down, and his house and children would be crushed. What should he do? As Lincoln turned away, he said sadly, "I wish I had never seen that squirrel." Lincoln's point was that he would have never learned of the hollow tree if he had never seen the squirrel. The tree would have still been hollow and posed a tremendous danger to his house and family, but sometimes ignorance is bliss. President Lincoln had been made aware of the Union supporters who were providing information to the enemy. If his cabinet had not advised him of the problem, he could have continued believing that those people were actually supporters of the way he wanted to reshape America. But now that he knew of their treason, he was put in a position where he had to act. Leaders aren't leaders only in the good times. As a matter of fact, the best leaders show their mettle in the worst of times, under extreme, stressful conditions. While ignorance of a problem may be bliss for you and me, having people around you that are willing to bring the difficult problems to you, even if those problems aren't ones you want to hear about, is the hallmark of a great leader. Make sure you surround yourself with people that make you smarter, more confident, develop your character, and are willing to tell you the truth, even when you don't want to hear the truth. Leave me a comment about a time in your life where you were forced to tell someone close to you something they didn't want to hear and how that impacted the relationship between the two of you. Also, please head over to motivationalcheck.com to get your daily dose of inspiration and motivation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.